Hello, once again. This is Afro Prepper. Just wanted to do a quick excerpt on my thoughts about Gaddafi's son and Libya. As you know, there's another riot going on, folks. Libya. Muammar Gaddafi's son had an interview which was aired as breaking news on CNN this evening, Sunday. I was watching the All-Star game and was flipping through the channels and noticed CNN. This actually happened before the All-Star game really kicked off. But they had a interview with Gaddafi's son, who he was talking to the Libyan people. Now, during this interview, and I highly encourage everyone to listen to the interview without any commentary and just listen to what he's saying to his own people. The overall gist of his speech, the reason why he came out and spoke, is to unify the Libyan people and say, hey, let's handle our problems as a sovereign nation, as the Libyan people, no matter how many tribes are within or underneath the Libyan blanket, but let's handle it as a government and as a sovereign nation, as opposed to letting the U.S. and the Europeans come in here and do it for us. Reason why, and it's clear of what he's saying. It's like, if we let the U.S. and the Europeans come into our nation, we won't have diddly squat, period. And then you have the CNN newscaster or reporter go ahead and give his commentary, and it is blatantly not what Gaddafi's son said. It is, just watch it for yourself. I mean, amazing, 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 the disinformation that our American media puts out there and expects us to believe. You have somebody, come on. You have someone do an interview who is of Libyan descent, which is perfectly fine, but lives in America, commenting on he doesn't believe what Gaddafi's son is saying. Regardless, it makes total sense to let them handle it as a sovereign nation, as opposed to having the U.S. and the Euros go in there and determine their own fate of their people. Imagine if we have problems here in America, so we're going to go have, let's think about it. Let's go have Germany, or let's go have the United Nations come into America to handle our own problems. How would we feel? Makes no sense. No sense. What does make sense is that they're trying to destabilize the whole Middle East region for U.S. interests, U.S. European interest. That makes sense to me, because they've been doing that with Tunisia. They're doing it with Egypt. How many other nations have to go down to to satisfy the greed of Americans and Europeans? It is blatantly disrespectful to sovereign nations. If we as Americans think that we're a sovereign nation, then we should directly be opposed to this. Let them handle their own problems. Go back to the Constitution. Look at what Jefferson said, his foreign policy. Hey, we should make friends with other nations. We should do things to help other nations, but we don't dip in their own business. Period. If America was so concerned about its own people, then we wouldn't have campaigns like see something, say something, and hey, go report your own neighbor. How about you as the American government inform the people? So if things are happening such as terrorism, Al-Qaeda, that we can say, oh, okay, that's exactly what our government is telling us is going on. Now we can report that, and then they can go handle it. Which goes back to, if you look on the side of a police car, you see to protect and serve. It's the opposite. It should be to serve and protect. Because last time I checked, anytime an emergency happening, you had to call the police and tell them what was going on, and then they would come. As opposed to, oh, okay, let's serve you first, then we can protect you from the other stuff on the other end. Amazing. Wake up, people. Wake up. Welcome to the police state. I want to give a quick shout out, though, to my man Rose Spit and Burn Rubber, Royal Oak, Michigan. Anybody out there who has family, friends in the Detroit area, Go ahead and tell them check out the store. Good buddy of mine. And God bless everybody. Stay up, educate yourself, and simply love yourself and love your family. And get them prepared because, hey, granted, things have been happening in government that are not so good, but the acceleration over the last, or since September 11th, the acceleration and the blatant hypocrisy of the U.S. government and their foreign policy is just starting to get out of control. And not only foreign policy, but domestic policy as far as people's rights and how Americans are being treated business-wise, especially, and civilly with your rights. It's getting out of control. And if you don't realize this, I don't know what to tell you. I know there's plenty of people out there who do realize it, and all you gotta do is YouTube some key terms. Bill of Rights violations, constitutional violations, all policies through the Bush administration, Clinton administration, and specifically Obama administration, which is all carrying it through. It's just terrible. It's terrible, and people need to wake up to this. The only way that we can dig ourselves out of this hole is to organize as a people to really put elected officials in place where we can change the corporate interest that's controlling our government at this time. Again, God bless everybody. Take a look, comment back, please rate the video, and let's just get informed on current events so we can prevent mass catastrophes with at least at bare minimum levels our friends and loved ones. Hey, for everybody else, hey, they can go and do their own thing, but let's at least protect our friends, family, and loved ones. God bless you.